And we welcome you to this NBA Cup game with a bit more riding on the line here than usual. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Monday and then on Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for that matchup against the Rockets, it's going to be their 6th contest on the year. Fans will be curious to see how this team continues to form as the season goes on.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepard out there with Halliburton. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Buffalo, they've got Sexton. Draymond Green is out there with Levine. Then it's Robinson, and it's Bird in at the point guard position. So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Robinson with the block. Zubac kicks to Siakam. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
And always nice to have an inside-out threat like Siakam. He can have an impact anywhere on the floor.
And here's Bird for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Buffalo.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
Siakam, good.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
For Indiana, they come into this one following a loss to Toronto. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Here's what the Stars head coach had to say when we spoke earlier. We got to talking about Pascal Siakam. I'll be honest, I love his game, coach said, but we have to look for ways to stop him. I'm hopeful we can disrupt his rhythm and push him off his spots. So not letting Pascal get what he wants is the game plan here. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. For Buffalo, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Levine. Fires from deep.
Glad to see it. Let's go, Levine.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Siakam. Last time out, he had 14 points. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Halliburton. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Williams, he's checked in for Buffalo. Vanderbilt comes in for Green. The Stars trail by 8. Bird looking it over. Sexton on the wing. Halliburton against Bird. Back to Sexton. And stolen by Siakam. Shepard the pass to Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And so Bird will bring it up for Buffalo. Now Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Zubac.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And it's in there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Buffalo has possession. It's a 10-point game. Here's Bird. Missed inside.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it. Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Sexton. Back to Bird. The Stars again missing.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
No one near Shepard as he lets it go. No good from outside. Buffalo is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Back to Sexton. And here's Bird for 3. That doesn't go either for Bird.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
Gets one to fall, but only a second make in the first 7 attempts.
Here's Zubats. Bird pulls it in. The Stars trail by 10. In the corner, it's Levine. Over Shepard. Levine, that's good. Levine's got 5.
And impressive how far Levine has come as a scorer. Really efficient and a 3-level score.
Now, here's Neesmith. Here's Shepard. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Sexton kicks to Levine. Bird is screen on Halliburton. 6 to shoot. And it's Bird with the
There we
jam.
go. Some fluidity.
Gives the
Some
team
fluidity.
such a great element, having a one
There we
guard
go.
who can get to the
Finally.
tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Siakam following the score by the Stars. Here's Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Sexton the pass to Bird. Pass to Vanderbilt. Buffalo moving it around. Sexton dishes to Bird. Lays it up and takes it in. And now just a 4-point Pacer lead. And this early in the season, Greg, we still have a lot to learn about these teams.
And they're still learning about
Let's
themselves,
go.
right? The coaches are working on rotations and game plans. The players are trying to establish the chemistry that a winning team needs.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Group getting ready now for the Stars. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Robert Williams. Mo Wagner comes in for Vanderbilt. Thompson, he's checked in for Levine. And Heald subbed in for Colin Sexton. Now, here's McConnell. True on the 14-footer. And the Pacers lead by 6.
That is a great inbounds play design and flawless execution.
Bird kicks to Robinson. Bird, the pass to Heald. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Pass to Toppin. Here's Huff. Walker the pass to Huff. And that one is hammered home.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
They match the second one in with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. Pacers leading by 6. McConnell passes to Huff. Back to McConnell. It's Jones on the way. Covered by Heald. Here's McConnell. No good. Shot missing. Bird with some nice D. And so Bird will bring it up for the Stars. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Mitch.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room. He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Here's Hield. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team
And
foul.
very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
And a moment now to
Take a
look
break.
at the
Take a
scoring
break.
approach in terms of
2 shots.
where the points are coming from here for Indiana.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Toppin, and it's Jackson in for Jones. Now, here's Siakam with the floater, and the basket is good. Siakam's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Bird. And he gets the basket. Officials
let's
blowing
go.
the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Buffalo shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Stars. Williams
One
comes
shot.
in for Mitchell Robinson. And Vanderbilt subbed in for Wagner. And a change for the Pacers. Furphy's checked in. Free throw, no good for Bird. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally
Go get a
versatile,
foul.
and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. McConnell against Thompson. Pass to Siakam. There's a screen. And it's Buffalo with the rebound.
And that leaves his coach scratching his head because you can't get a better look than that.
So Mike Fratello's decided to take a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. One second left. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
The Stars trail by 5. Sexton is out there with Mitchell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Williams at the center. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars. Now here's Jones, following the miss by Robert Williams. And the basket by Jones.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Mitchell looking it over. Outside, LaVine. Five on the clock. Back to Mitchell. Got a piece of it. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Count that bucket. And now a 9-point.
All right, we're down now, man. Let's go. Let's lock
And we
in.
played through the first minute here in the second. LaVine dishes to Sexton. LaVine kicks to Sexton. Back to LaVine. Inside. And here's the fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, looking at the Eastern Conference this season, as much uncertainty as I can remember with regard to the pecking order. With injuries shifting the balance of power, things very much up in the air. And there's some up-and-coming teams seeming to sense an opportunity to make their move.
Certainly something to watch. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Now, here's Mitchell. Still without a basket. He gets it in there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
McConnell against Mitchell. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Huff. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Mitchell finds Sexton. There's the try, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Defenders going at Colin Sexton should be mindful of his prowess in the paint, Greg. He's pretty tricky.
That's right, Kevin. We tend to think of guards like Sexton as perimeter pests, but Collins a real plus when he's in close. Let him slip by you, and it's a deuce.
For the Stars, Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. Green comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Bird in for Mitchell. In Indiana with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Jones. Free throw good, Sexton.
And how about the explosiveness of Sexton, a crafty floor general who is consistent in how hard he attacks the defense.
And Sexton drops them both.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Jackson has the open look, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bird, the pass to Levine. Sexton on the wing. That one, no good. Good D by Siakam. Jackson finds Siakam. Pass to Huff. From outside, off the mark.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Go.
It's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bird. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Siakam. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers have shown that they can be a threat in the East. Coach Rick Carlisle said there's nothing wrong with high expectations. What you don't want is a situation of apathy, where expectations are low and all you're ever doing is selling hope. That's not why I came here. Kevin?
They're for real. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here is Bird. He's got 14. Here's the 3.
I got greedy.
Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fast break, here comes Buffalo. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep in the second. And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Go down 2. Yo, we've been getting smashed out. real defense at Raptors.
So Buffalo going with almost an entire new group here. Wagner's checked in for Green. Thompson comes in for Levine. Heald's checked in for Sexton. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Bird. Zubac is checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Russell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And having added strength to his wiry frame, Russell able to convert through contact there and draw the foul.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Jarris Walker. And Shepard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, you won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release, because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. For 3, Siakam. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
It has certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Thompson right side. Back to Russell. Buffalo moving it around. Heald, the pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner, covered by Siakam. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Toppin, he's jacked in for Pascal Siakam. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Nesmith. Now Shepard. He has yet to score. And it's Halliburton missing.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Russell against Halliburton. Now Thompson jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Buffalo. It's a 2-point differential. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Halliburton passes to Shepard. Down low. Toppin. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Russell against Halliburton. Russell passes to Wagner. Now here's Heald. It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Zubac. to the inside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Stars trail by 4. So Mike Fratello's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So for the Stars, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Andre Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for Mo Wagner. And it's Poole in for Buddy Hield. Now, here's Poole. Over Shepard. Gets the front of the rim and out. Pacers leading by 4. At the top of the key, Toppin. Off target with his 3. The Stars have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Robinson. Stolen by Zubac. Here's Nesmith. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington. Thompson finds Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They need this. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
And that's pro. Russell gets his man a little out of position and draws the foul.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Now, here is Russell. To the middle. Here's Vanderbilt. Toppin pulls it in.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Back to Nesmith. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. And so now a timeout called by head coach Mike Fratello. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes here for the Stars. Wagner's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Draymond Green comes in for Vanderbilt. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Klay Thompson.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. No coverage that time.
3 points.
Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Russell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's made 2 of his last 5 attempts so far at the line.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness. And the charity stripe once again proving to be the Achilles heel for him. His free throws have been way off the mark.
And so it's Indiana enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Now let's check. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Looking at the Stars, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Indiana Pacers. And that'll do it for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here's Bird. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Halliburton is out there with Shepard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. No good with the triple. And so Bird will bring it up for the Stars. Down by 12. Robinson sets a screen for Levine. Played in with a nice touch.
Go, Zach.
Levine's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Stars. Stolen by Bird. Fast break. Here comes Buffalo. On up the court. Count it. Levine's got 9.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with the high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Shepard, the pass to Zubac. From downtown, it's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
To the paint. Robinson dishes to Green. Outside, Sexton. Bird outside. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
A nice shot by Halliburton.
Quick thinking by Halliburton, sensing the separation immediately and pulling up with confidence.
Bean passes to Bird. Over Halliburton. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nesmith with the ball. Robinson picks him up. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Fires it up. And again, it's Indiana.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Pacers leading by 13. Steps back from the line, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
They're on fire to start this quarter, and with each basket, their confidence grows.
And Sexton over to help. In the corner, it's Nesmith. Good, and a nice assist from Siakam. Nesmith has got 9.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
On the wing, Levine to end the run. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And there's the competitive fire of Levine, getting the 3 points back for them as quick as he can.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Williams is checked in for Buffalo. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. In third, the Pacers.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Outside, Levine. Over Nesmith. Levine's shot is off.
Oh, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
The Stars trail by 17. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you. Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you, Kevin.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Sexton kicks to Bird. This one for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Shepard, the pass to Nesmith. Takes the three. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Stars. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Halliburton inside the three-point line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Buffalo has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green with a screen for Sexton.
Come on, Zay. Don't sell out, man. Hey.